What is going on, guys? Most supcharls. I've been quickly making a update to the whole walkthrough stuff with The Walking Dead due to the sad news about Telltale Games announcing that they would be shutting down and lay off a huge majority of their staff, which is kind of sad. But today or yesterday, depending on time zone and all, it was announced that they would be closing down a majority of their studio, and that's just a shame. And there would only be 25 people left working to fulfill their obligations with the company, from what I remember reading. And then I also read something about those people basically doing some Minecraft stuff, remote stuff or something like that with Netflix. I don't know, but basically it pretty much means the end of the line for Telltale Games, I believe. So that's quite a shame, and because of that I thought I would start uploading The Walking Dead now with season 1's first episode, just because I've already recorded that whole thing and rendered it, and then from there we'll see when the next episode will be uploaded. I'm not gonna be able to upload it yet because I've yet to record it. I've only played halfway through the second episode as of right now, so we'll see what will happen. It will not be something that I will be uploading in a consistent way, I guess you could say. So I'm gonna take this approach with this first season, that I will upload it as soon as everything is rendered from one episode, and then upload the next episode when everything is cut and rendered and all that sort of stuff. And then if it doesn't work out that way with season 2, I will just try and record everything, all the episodes, have everything ready to upload, and then upload it from there. And I could even go that far and record everything with the whole game, the whole series as a whole right now, and then start uploading it. But I feel like right now uploading episodes quickly would make a little bit more sense, and also to give myself some more space in my hard drive, because I actually have less than 70 gigabytes right now, and that's not enough to record these sort of things. Sometimes they can really take up a lot of space, and with me also having recorded all sorts of other things and that also taking up space in my hard drive, I would really love to maybe be able to free up an extra 10 gigabytes or something like that. That would be nice. So that is why I'm going to be uploading episode 1 parts for now, and I think it's 5 parts in total, so it shouldn't be too much of a double uploading thing right now. And for the commentary, I decided to go with some different Battlefield clips. I have gathered a lot of them recently, which is something that I kind of like, but at the same time I wish I could actually gather gameplays instead, where I could actually do well throughout a whole match, because streaks is not always the thing that I would love to only hit maybe once or twice a match and then I'll just really go downhill with my performance afterwards. So hopefully I can gather some gameplay, we'll see, but for now it's gonna be some different random clips. And then the next thing I also wanted to talk about quickly is also that multiplayer wise, I think I may not be able to keep this whole Call of Duty and non-Call of Duty stuff up and running as a consistent thing right now at the moment. It's been really hard to keep up with, just because I can do better in Call of Duty compared to non-COD games when I have the time to play, and I do play something. So I'm gonna change this uploading plan a little bit so that it will just be what I now have of gameplay to use, that I now plan to use sooner or later, that I'll just upload, and then we'll see from there. I will still try to get non-COD stuff. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna quit everything that isn't Call of Duty and I'm only gonna go focus on Call of Duty now, because I don't really play Call of Duty that much either at the moment, but more single player stuff, to be honest, which is something like Spider-Man, and even Shadow of the Tomb Raider is something that I really need to get back into, which I plan on doing as well. But Spider-Man is basically the one game right now that I really enjoy. Swinging around and all that sort of stuff is just really satisfying for some reason, I don't know why, but it's definitely fun to play and free roam around, and I've missed it in some ways, just being able to chill and play that sort of game. So that is pretty much taking most of my time when I play solo. At least I don't really have the feel to play Call of Duty that much at the moment, and same thing goes with games such as Killzone, Battlefield and that sort of thing. So we'll see. I will try obviously, but I want to point out that single player games like Spider-Man right now is taking my interest a little bit more than these other multiplayer games. So yeah, that's that. And then last but not least, there's also Life is Strange 2 coming up soon with the first episode. I don't know if I should record that or not, we'll see. I don't have a plan to start uploading that now at the moment, because it is one of those games that I haven't even uploaded the previous games either with, such as The Walking Dead, which is why I haven't uploaded the final season yet with that game, for example. So I'll consider it maybe down the road, but that will also probably take my time for a little bit, for a day or two maybe, depending on how much time I can get out of it, and also because it is only one episode at the end of the day, so we'll see with that. But that is also something that comes up that I maybe someday plan on doing a walkthrough of. But for now, The Walking Dead will still remain the big focus as the next thing. Ghost Recon Future Soldier as well, obviously. And then I've also downloaded some Yakuza demos, which is 2. I don't really know what it was called though, but that is something that I'm gonna give a try sooner or later. And then Army of 2 The Devil's Cartel is something that I'm also planning to upload sooner or later. And then I've also played through Modern Warfare 3 Spec Ops with Play Guy, which I gotta just render and upload sooner or later, but I guess I'll wait with that sort of thing for a later time. And that should be pretty much it for now, I think. I don't know if there is more games, maybe there is, but I just can't remember each and every one of them. The next thing I also quickly wanted to mention regarding the whole Telltale stuff is that I'm not really sure if the final season will be cancelled, because I've seen some suggesting that and all that sort of thing. Telltale Games haven't really confirmed it or denied it yet, so I don't know if that is gonna be the case. All in all, I just hope they will at least finish the final season, and even though I wish they would actually be able to keep going and actually make The Wolf Among Us Season 2, and even a Tales from the Borderlands Season 2, even though Tales from the Borderlands probably was highly unlikely. But The Wolf Among Us Season 2 was definitely one of my anticipated games from them that I really just could not wait to see. And yeah, it's definitely a shame that it won't be a thing happening anymore. But nevertheless, I hope The Walking Dead, the final season, will at least be finished and released with the remaining episodes before everything will be completely closed and shut down with that studio. And that should be pretty much all I really want to mention for this commentary. So thank you viewers so much for watching if you did stick around for this long, and depending on the clips I use and that sort of stuff, if it does continue, I hope you will enjoy the rest, and if not, I hope I will see you viewers on my next one. But before I go, I also quickly wanted to shout out Seneral Radec with this logo he now sent me, and I quickly just wanted to feature it in this video just because it was the next commentary that I would do, and I didn't want it to go to waste. I don't plan on using it just because I'm so used to having this Modern Warfare 2 soldier as my profile picture and all that sort of stuff, and I'm planning on continuing to use it because it is obviously my go-to profile picture, I guess. Not necessarily on PSN because I have some premium avatars as they classify it as, but in most cases I would use it, at least when it comes to stuff on PC when you can customize it there. And he made this logo, which is pretty awesome, and he did a nice job. I thought I would quickly, because of that, give him a shout out for it and say thanks to him for taking the time to do it. And then I've also, for the next commentaries, not for this one but for the next one and moving forward, I've considered to maybe pick 5 recent comments each and every time I record a commentary to sort of shout out some of you viewers who now decides to leave a comment. It doesn't matter if it's a negative, a positive, or a neutral comment. Could even be a question, the heck should I know. All in all, I have considered to start shoutouting from the next commentary and moving forward with that sort of approach, because I feel like it would be nice to also be able to extend my commentaries a little bit more with time, because sometimes my commentaries can be cut really short compared to the raw original version. So I think that would be nice to have as a little extra, and we'll see what will happen with that. I've considered it and I'll try to test it out for the next one, but until that happens, that should be pretty much all for now. Hopefully I haven't forgotten anything else, so hope I'll see you viewers on my next one.